Here, Oak Stove Kitchens from Atlanta, Georgia. You typically think of the crustless quiches, which are amazing. But guess what they're doing now? They're coming out with 8 or 16 single serve sides. You know, we were just talking about maybe there's just one of you or 2 or maybe 3 of you in the household. You don't need to be making a big 4 quart, thing of potato au gratin. This is how you can have those sides. And we're going to bring you either mac and cheese, 8 or 16 of them, or you can have potato au gratin, and that one's 8 or 16. Down here, I can't wait to try this, the corn souffle. And here's the other part. If you choose the 16, first of all, you'll save about $10. But the other thing is if you go with the 16, you can choose 2 flavors because you'll get a package of one flavor and a package of another flavor. So it's like if you choose the 8, you do just get one flavor. But with the 16, you can do whatever combo of 2 flavors you want. Marie Louise Ludwig, how long have I worked with you, honey?
Oh, well, there's a story. 25 years.
25
Yes.
years.
You were my first host.
Just like Mark Charles Massili, and you still came back.
You launched my career for me. But anyways, what do you want to try first? And
I don't even know.
We head down to Atlanta, Georgia, a little bit about Oak Stove.
Yeah.
They've been in the business of creating gourmet recipes for high-end, 5-star, white tablecloth restaurants for just eons of years, 33 over 35 years. What they wanted to do is to be able to bring that delicious gourmet experience to the home cook, arriving on dry ice, going into your freezer, take them out as needed, as easy as putting them on a cookie sheet, all 3 of them for about 325 degrees, 10 to 12 to 15 minutes, read the instructions. That corn souffle is velvety smooth. Choux peg corn, heavy cream, fresh eggs, cornmeal, and just a little dash of cream cheese in there.
Oh, it's so good.
You know,
my mom used to make corn souffle,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, it was always so good. This is delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you love it.
Delicious. So if you want to get the corn souffle, I've given that a thumbs up. What about this?
Okay.
Is this the potato au gratin?
This is the potato. So here we go on this. I'm going to cut this.
Okay.
Thin sliced russet potatoes. And why russets? Because you want the potato to hold together. When it meets that heavy cream, butter, roasted garlic, Gruyere, and cheddar cheeses. Look at all of this. You have all those layers soaking up all of that delicious, oozing, bubbling, melting in there.
I might have to go after.
Oh my goodness.
Wait.
You want to do a double
I
happy
don't
dance?
even have a happy dance, but I'm telling you, it just made me twirl
That's
around.
good.
Those are like scallop potatoes
Yeah.
that have gone wild. Oh, they're so good. Hands up.
That is
Doesn't matter
so
if you go
good.
left or right, just go.
Okay, baby.
Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance, happy dance.
Okay.
Now, we also have, I saw you eating the corn souffle mix.
Oh, that was so good. Do you want one?
I want to try.
Try it.
Corn
I
souffle
want
over
to
there.
try this.
And I love how these are all individually portioned.
Me
So you don't
too.
have to have the dish on the table.
Yeah.
Everybody gets their own. So if they go up to the buffet and they
We
grab
did the
them, they're
happy
good to
dance
go.
too soon.
We did.
Do you
Because
love
now we
that?
got to do
So
it again.
good. And I want to try the mac and
Okay,
cheese,
here's
but
the
I want
mac
you to
and
go
cheese.
first.
Okay.
Okay, here's mac and
Oh,
cheese.
you go ahead.
So this
No, you go first.
Okay.
elbow macaroni going to be hand-filled twice. Some of it gets chopped up so
Okay, now
that
you try
more
this.
of those 3 cheeses, Monterey Jack, white cheddar, or white mild cheddar, and a sharp cheddar go into that with a heavy cream.
You know
So
what's
it's
really
creamy.
lovely about this? It doesn't need salt.
No.
No, not at all.
Most mac and cheeses need salt.
But it
because
doesn't
people don't
taste
put enough
salty.
salt in. No.
No.
There's plenty of salt in there.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not too much.
No,
Just enough. This is
Wow.
perfect.
Yeah.
And the cheese blends have some of their own salt, so you have to be.
Sure.
Now let's turn that
Look at
around
that.
and just show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Look at that.
And just a nice
So
slow oven, because all of these are already made and pre-cooked and they're frozen for you. So all you want
Thanks
to
for
do
the taste,
is
ladies.
reheat them.
good. Thanks for the dance.
That's what's so easy about this. This is really
Yeah.
just a reheat on these. You don't want to. You want to kind of go low and slow because
Yeah.
you want them just to
Right.
get a nice gentle. You don't want to
get gooey.
overdo any of them. Yeah.
Here's the part that I look at. You know, if I want to make mac and cheese, the only way I know to make it is in a big, bunch, like a big Temptations dish. But then Mark and I are never going to get through all of that. You know what I mean? It's like, this to me is so brilliant. It really is. And this is the lowest price you're going to see for the next 3 months, just letting you know. It's another one of those convenient things to have in your freezer ready to go. You know, you take out the fried chicken and your hubby says, what are we going to eat with that? And I say, you know what? I've got the corn souffles, or I've got the mac and cheese, or I have the potato au gratins. You can literally cook them at the same time if you want to, but these are so, so good. So let me remind you really quickly.
Please.
Here's what you have as an option. You can get 8, and that price tag is $39.98. Or you can double that and get 16 without doubling your money, and that goes from $39 to $69. That saves you $10. And then you choose your flavor, okay? Now, do you want the mac and cheese, or do you want the potato au gratins, or do you want the sweet corn souffle? If you go with the 8, you have to choose one of the flavors. If you go with the 16, you can choose 2 of the 3 flavors. So maybe it's the potato au gratin and the corn souffle, or maybe it's the mac and cheese and the potatoes. It could be the mac and cheese and the corn souffle. It doesn't matter to us. But the other thing is that this is not on auto delivery, not at this price. So I would stock up. Maybe you want to get a set of 16 and a set of 8 and get one of each of the flavors.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
You can do that. But the key here is that this is at this price, free shipping and handling, 4 easy payments, only during this show, which I'm just looking at it right now. We have about 35 minutes left. I want to go back to the fresh ingredients that are in here. You can really tell.
Yeah, and most of it is locally sourced down in Georgia. They really pride themselves by going to local farmers. So you're going to get local corn, local eggs, local heavy cream, a little bit of cornmeal, and a little bit of cream cheese in that. So it's velvety smooth. So you get that cornmeal, you get that little bit of crunch in cornmeal, but it's still really soft and light and fluffy.
It is.
And then with the potatoes, do you want to dive into these one more time?
Why not?
My goodness.
Look at that.
Russet potatoes. And look why russets are important. Look how when I open that up, you need a potato that's a little bit hardier to hold all of that heavy cream.
Well, that's a good point.
Butter, the roasted garlic, the Gruyere and the cheddar cheese in there. The potatoes soak it up beautifully, but they don't get mushy.
No.
So you get a nice hearty forkful for all of it in there. Look at that.
Look at that.
And I love how you can take out what you need. If you're going to have 6 people over, you take out 7.
Right.
You know, for that one person that's going to go back for seconds. And then the great part about it is, if they go crazy and they want more, you can just take them out and put them in the oven and you've got them done.
1,100 sets ordered. I just want to remind you too, I'm going to go back to the fact that I'm a grandmother of 4. And you know, these are such great portion control. When my grandsons say, Mimi, can we have mac and cheese? You know, maybe right at that point, I don't have time to make a whole thing of mac and cheese.
There it is.
You know, and cook it for a long time. I could take out 3 of these or 4 of these and literally heat them up, and they've got their own little mac and cheeses, and they're going to be excited about that.
They have done the work.
You know?
Yes.
These are amazing. One quick question.
Sure.
When I bake these, would you ever put them like in little muffin tins?
You could, but you don't have to. They
don't
really
have to.
stand alone.
Yeah.
Final
Exactly.
thought.
Final thought. Uh-oh.
Thank you. December 5th, year 2000. A mother taking care of 3 special needs kids had a dream of being on TV. And I was in the right place at the right time with the right people, and you launched me. And I have been here 25 years. I've been able to take care of my family, have all the part-time I needed for my son's heart surgeries. And it's because you launched me and you gave me the confidence that I needed to keep going forward. So I'm forever going to be in debt to you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Oh,
You are so loved.
I will miss
She's
you.
the best.
I will miss you so
I'm
much.
here. I'll be
Thank
here.
you very much.
Very welcome.
But I won't be here. That's why I'm going to miss you so much.
Aw,
Thank you.
you know
All right,
fine.
stay on the line for that one-time only value, because that price goes up at the end of the show. I better toss it over to David before I got to get the Kleenex.
You two need to stop being teary.
I know.
We
I
said
can't-
how